Okay, folks, welcome to the Contrarian Trader. This is Robert Desmond. I'm going to focus this evening on the retail holders and Michael Kors. I was at the Traders Expo in Manhattan this past Monday, and I attended an Investors Business Daily conference. And this gentleman, he was a 10-year Marine helicopter pilot, did 2 tours in Iraq. His name is Tim. He was hired out of the Marine Corps by William J. O'Neill himself, and he gave his really good presentation. The one thing I was surprised at, and I met up with him later on, was that he touted Michael Kors. He came right out and said it's a buy Michael Kors, because he's breaking out. I love IBD, don't get me wrong, but he is a disciple, truly is. So I met up with him later on, and I said, listen, I'm surprised that you're so bullish on Michael Kors due to the fact that the RTH is topping out. And he did a double take. So he didn't realize it. So he pulls up the chart. We're standing there with his laptop open. We take a look at it, and sure enough, he points. He goes, "You know what? You're right." And he kind of confirmed an opinion. We discussed it that even with IBD, you need to make sure that the parent sector, in this case, if you long Michael Kors, you had better hope that the retail sector is in rally mode as well. So on the 12th, before the conference, I even sent out a stock tweet. This is Stock Twits, not Twitter. Very good service, owned by Howard Lindzen. Excellent service. If you're not a member, please join. Sign up for my Stock Twits. I put out a blurb on RTH, poor price action. Note the topping action on the candlesticks, sellers above, February the 12th. Fast forward. This is a weekly chart of the RTH, and you can see I did a commentary a couple of weeks ago on the retail holders for my members on the weekend commentary, which comes out on Sundays to members only. And you can see that join up, and it's housed on the video section. And that we were peaking at the 4750 level, which marked the upper band of the rising uptrend channel. And note how this is beginning to narrow. Last year, the retail holders was one of the top performing sectors. This year, it is a laggard. So let's drill down. We know that in RTH, we're at the top of a trading range. We want to now take a look at the daily chart. I am now short of the retail holders. I sent out an alert several days ago to get short of the retail holders, and you could see that we made a lower high. And over here too, a lower high, very, very weak. There are sellers up here, and my expectation is that you will see lower lows on the RTH. I'm planning on adding to our short position. I will be sending out alerts to members. Note how you have the indicators making lower lows. They're confirming the move lower. Check out this volume. This is institutional selling. If you're Investors Business Daily follower, you know the value of volume. And these are institutions dumping shares of the RTH. Now let's get to Michael Kors. You want to talk about me feeling like a horse's ass? I was at the conference, Traders Expo, this past Monday in New York City. And here I just get done telling and convincing one of the top traders out of IBD that Kors is probably going to head lower along with the RTH. What happens to me on Tuesday when the markets open? Kors breaks out, makes a new all-time high, which is typical. However, I stood by my guns. We didn't cover that short because the retailers weren't confirming the move higher. And as you can see, today being Wednesday, the 20th, we dropped almost 5.25%, $3.34. I think that Michael Kors may bounce around here a little bit. Let's check out the volume. Look at this volume as opposed to the prior days, the up days. Not good at all. It may just bounce around here and break down further. I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see it gap down on Thursday. So please be careful. This market is beginning to break down. Members, I will be going into this in more detail in tonight's commentary. If you're not currently a member, please sign up for the 7-day free trial, no credit card required. Get my trade alerts as I jump into these trades, add to these trades. We're also shorting ICE as well as RTH. We're long of the TZA. We plan on seeing lower lows on this market, so be careful, folks. Use a stop loss order. Talk to you soon. Email me if you have any questions. Thanks. Take care now.